But the Second Amendment is in our Constitution as an amendment because the framers wanted to make sure that government not move along a road to tyranny, that the people would always have the means to resist the government by force of arms if need be, and hopefully by the mere knowledge that we are armed might be sufficient to keep the government within limits. And so I see the whole drive to disarm us, the drive to restrict the ability of people to have firearms, the desire to determine by the government, the people that work for us, whether or not we can buy a firearm. That's a pretty dangerous notion when the very people who are the target of our guns are able to determine whether or not we get a gun.
The people who the Nazis slaughtered, for the most part, supported their policies initially. If you think because you're black, because you're gay, because you're a Democrat, because you're a liberal, that they're not going to do equally or worse to you than they are to the rest of us, I believe you're mistaken. In fact, I know you are. Jessica?
Well, that's the history of despotism. When Lenin and the Bolsheviks took over in Russia, became the Soviet Union, there were many other groups that were hard on the left and were about as violent as the Bolsheviks were. But as soon as he was in office, the terror began, and it was directed against, first of all, those political opponents. Sometime before, it was directed against the middle class, the landed gentry, factory owners, and so forth. The political opponents were taken care of first. And you're absolutely correct that those that think that if Obama were to continue moving in his dictatorial direction, that they would somehow be immune because they have been politically allied, big mistake, and it reflects a government school-spawned ignorance of history.